So even though our last destination is Raleigh, we're actually doing a little quick weekend getaway in Virginia, Richmond.
There's traffic.
There's a lot of traffic, so we're like, let's do a little recap of what we're gonna be doing today. So it's a little rainy today, so we're gonna like try to see what we can, like any indoor activities, and we're also snacks. Indoor activities today. Because tomorrow, I'm really even more excited.
Oh my god, I'm so pumped.
We're meeting a new friend who reached out to us via our website. And she said, I've been following your journey. If you find yourself in Richmond, Virginia, we should like link up and hang out. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. So we're seeing what we can today, but we're saving a lot of it for tomorrow with her. Her name is Cara, and I'm really excited to introduce you guys to her.
I know, I'm so pumped.
Book club is under, what is it called?
The Whispering Door.
Under the Whispering Door, and this is the last book that they had, so we like had to get it. But I'm also so obsessed because they had little cute cats, but the cats really weren't that friendly.
They were being shy.
They were being a little shy, but it's okay. But yeah, so we're gonna be exploring Cary area, and it is adorable.
Yeah.
But it's rainy, so we're just gonna go in and out as best as we can.
Yeah.
I really love this. It's like kind of these tea infusers, and I was thinking about making some mugs and pottery to go with this. So I'm excited to kind of do it when I get back because we're inspired by these. Yeah, but look at that. How cute! You could totally make a mug, Kristen. Yeah, like look at that with the ceramic top. I'm inspired.
To recap yesterday, and I'm just gonna give you a little roundup of what that was. So pretty much, as you kind of saw on the vlog, it was a pretty rainy day, so we just did the best we could with what the weather gave us. But honestly, it was actually more welcomed than you'd believe it to be, because we were so exhausted. We kind of needed to slow down and take a break.
So it forced us to do that.
Like we were planning to go out to dinner, but by the time we got back, we were like, I have no desire to leave this bed.
I don't want to move anymore.
I don't want to move anymore. I want to binge some shows and get some takeout, and that's exactly what we did. So today, this is really our only full day here in Virginia, so we're trying to make the most of it. So we started at a cute little cafe, and luckily, because the weather did predict it's supposed to rain all day.
So we were literally debating on like, okay, like what does that mean? Like, are we just gonna have to do things inside or just like not have like a full day? Our juju came in hot.
Our juju is so good, and I'm glad that we document how good our juju is, because the weather just always is like, no, you're gonna have a day, or you need to stay in.
Yeah.
Like, it always like
knows
is
what we
in our
need.
favor. Yeah, always knows what we need. So we just went to the cafe. Now that it is finally getting sunny out, it's still a little cloudy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take that opportunity to go to the capital, since it's more of an inside thing. We looked online and it said that they have like hour free tours. So we're gonna do that. And by the time we get out, I think it's gonna even get sunnier, because you can see it's already like
it's
getting
starting
sunny.
to clear through.
So we're gonna be enjoying some trails today and seeing the as much as we can, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Excited.
So that was 10 out of 10 worth it. The fact that it is free is just the biggest reason to go, but it was just so informative, made me appreciate exactly what I was looking at. And honestly, if you do opt for like the self-guided tour, there isn't as many things to read on to learn. So like doing the tour is really encouraged, because I got to learn about the paintings and the portraits and who was exactly they painted, because not everyone is as obvious as like George Washington or Thomas Jefferson, which is still really, really cool. But yeah, we learned so much, and now we are going to head off to lunch to meet a new friend. I'm so excited. Her name is Cara, and I am so excited to meet her. She reached out to us on this trip, and she's like, hey, if you ever find yourself in Virginia, I've been enjoying your vlogs, I would really love to meet you too. And I was like, say less, I would love to. And it was just, I'm just so excited to meet her and like hang out for the rest of the day. Just had lunch with Cara, and can I just say how much I love her already? We were vibing so hard, I kind of forgot to record it, but we're now gonna go to a really cute little trail hike-ish type vibe place called Belle Isle. And I promise to be better about recording it.
Sorry,
so you guys
we were just
vibing so hard. No, we had so much fun. So like, I'm really, really excited. I hope it's mutual. I know. No, I think it is. I think it is. But we're having so much fun with her, so I'm really, really pumped to continue the day with her today.
Yeah.
So I am so excited to finally introduce you guys to Cara. Hi. I am so, thank you so much for reaching out to us and like wanting to have a day with us, honestly. Like we like planned to do like Richmond like ourselves just because it was like a nice stop by, but we didn't have anything in mind. Then this girl over here sends us a whole list of amazing recs. So I can't take any credit of all these cool places. Like this is a Cara recommendation day. Like, she shared the coolest spots, and I'm so excited to just like experience it with you. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. And she, just a little call out, she's starting her own little vlog channel. So definitely give her a look, which is so nice. But yeah, so we're gonna have a nice day and chill and get to know each other more. Bye. Cheers. Hold on a second. Ooh, didn't expect that.
It's like when you're in like a natural hot bath.
Oh yeah.
Like hot spring, and then it's like that water, like after someone has left the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I want to take another sip. Hold on. It's not good. Not good. Yeah. Girl crush on her is so hard. She is literally the sweetest human being on this planet. We had like the nicest, most philosophical talks about life. And it's so nice when you meet someone new and you just instantly click, because that's not always guaranteed when like you like get to know people. But it just felt like I've known this girl for years, and it was just really, really lovely that we were able to like have this deep connection and like go there with certain conversations and like be unfiltered, no judgment, and it was just like this beautiful safe space all day. And it was all because she reached out, and it's such a beautiful thing to think about. I know. You know, like,
I feel really grateful that, like, you know, something that Shannon and I think everyone who watches our blogs knows, like, we really just want to make community, make friends, and like these little moments, and like someone to reach out. Exactly, like it means the world to me, and the fact that we're still able to make these connections with people, and like people can resonate with what we're saying, just like literally makes me so happy.
I want to consider her now a forever friend.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm really pumped, and I feel like if you're watching this, Cara, we love you. And I feel like today's just like a love letter to you. So thank you again. Like, honestly, like I can't thank her enough for wanting to show us around. Time is like one of the most precious gifts you can give someone, and the fact that she wanted to give her time to two strangers like means more to me than I think she'll ever know.
But now you'll know.
But now you know, because I'm sharing it with you right now.
She just texted us. She said, I had such a wonderful time with you, Belle. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey, and I can't wait to see you again. I love her so much.
We literally just confessed how much we love you too. Oh my God.
I'm gonna text you back.
So we are going to cozy up now, and we are going to actually watch a movie that she recommended, which I'm really excited about.
I know.
Because we're both big fans of the, we say Ghibli, she says Ghibli. I don't know. Whatever you say, it's the same. Like, it's like tomato,
we just don't know what it is.
We don't know what the proper name is, but we're like laughing about it. But we are going to watch
Only Yesterday.
Which
we haven't seen it, which is so surprising. And I was like, thank you, Cara, for the recommendation. So that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna go watch it now.
Today it's our last day in Virginia.
Yes.
We're heading off to DC today. But before we do that, we figured we would go to a cafe and check out a really nice bakery that, of course, our new bestie Cara suggested to us.
Her recommendations are top tier, and they have not disappointed, no shocker, but it has been so we had to go to this bakery. She's like, you have to check it out before you go. So that is what we did, and Cara, as you know, it was amazing.
Love, love, love.
Good.
But we realized that we're actually kind of close to some of the parks that we didn't get to see yet, and we're like, you know what, why don't we just take the morning and just check it out. So we're actually going to a pretty famous church. I think it's the St. John's Church, right?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
And that is really famous for the phrase of, who's the guy's name?
Patrick Henry.
Patrick Henry, and he was the guy who said, give me liberty or give me death.
Yeah.
So we figured, let's go check it out, and then we're gonna go head off to a couple other things before we head off today. Something that we just figured out while reading signs, which is a really good thing you should be doing while you're in really cool historical places. This is actually a part of the Revolution Heritage Trail. So if you're in this area and you want to do that, we definitely don't have enough time today. But I thought it was really kind of cool if you ever want to like just like take the time to like kind of check those spots out.
Yeah, I really like that.
So, you know, maybe we have more time, maybe we can come back, we'll do the Heritage Trail.
Yesterday, Cara was asking us which museums that we saw, and again, this is a really short amount of time to see a city, so if we had more time, we'd see a lot more. But the one museum she was shocked we didn't go to was the Edgar Allan Poe Museum. And as someone who's a huge fan of the Netflix show The House of Usher, which is based off of the short story Edgar Allan Poe wrote, we were like, you're so right, we totally should go to it. And since the parks we went to, we went really briskly, and it was super nice. They were pretty short, which is perfect for our timeline at this moment. We decided, let's squeeze in one more museum and let's check out Edgar Allan Poe, since he's a pretty iconic figure in our history, especially as a writer. So I want to check it out, and I'm really excited to see what's in there.
Yeah, same.
Over the course of just 40 years, Poe became the first international So this museum is absolutely worth it, and I'm really glad Cara kind of pushed us to go.
Yeah.
And can I just say, one, learning so much, and I'm so excited about that. Two, the one thing, the little tip, when you go.
So it's an audio tour. So we didn't bring headphones, and so I'm literally just like putting it kind of on blast, so I kind of feel bad while I'm walking around.
Everyone's pretty quiet, so I'm assuming people have their headphones in. And unfortunately for us, well, not even unfortunately, like the way the workaround is, we're just making it really low, putting it to our ear, and that's and that's sufficient enough. So if you forget your headphones, you can do that. But if you go, bring your headphones. That is definitely the tip for us, so we don't have to disturb anybody.
Yeah.
Since we went to Garnett's for lunch, we are in the Fan District area, and it's super famous for, what is it again?
So I had to look it up because I just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Yes.
But this actually area, which is really cool, it is an area that has like grand Queen Anne styled homes and Tudor revival mansions. So a lot of the estates here are just like really beautiful and gorgeous. So like it's a nice way to just like kind of like walk around and check it out. So today we are in Alexandria, Virginia. We're back. We missed you. Yeah. So we're back in Virginia because we're visiting a friend in DC, and it's pretty close by, and it's something that we've been like really wanting to do for a long time. Yeah. So we finally did it. But the thing is, today is obviously a work day, so that means we have to go to a cafe to work, which cuts into exploring time.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
But it's okay. So now we are going to be exploring a little bit more. This morning was just like a cafe we like have actually, it's from Long Island, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we knew it was going to be a good working cafe. So we did that, and now we're off to explore Alexandria. Yes.
Especially because now people can tell the difference.
That's true, actually.
KNS is funny.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I like this better. Unfortunately, I don't have the K. So, fun fact, we love apothecaries back at home.
Yes.
So we found out that there was a museum. We had to give it a go, but warning.
Okay, so here's the thing. They close at 5 o'clock, and their last tour, I think, was at 4:30. We literally just missed it.
Yeah.
So because of that, but they still allow you to do self-guided tours.
Yeah.
It's $5, so you can at least see like the first floor with some of the really cool things that they used to have, and then the second floor they have like more. That's where you can have the guided tour, which we could not do. But we got a pamphlet and a bunch of information, so we're able to kind of walk around and learn.
Yeah. So we are at the Torpedo Factory Arts Center.
Yes.
And Kristen, you take it because we put up a little Google so we know the right information.
Okay, so in 1919, this was the U.S. Naval Torpedo Station in Alexandria.
Yeah.
And then they ended up converting it into this art space. So
Yeah.
that's why there's like, it has like a very industrial feel in here.
Yeah.
And it's super cool, a lot of local artists. So that's why we obviously
And
had
it's
to check it
3
out.
floors and it's free
Yeah.
to go check out all the gallery. And it's
Yeah.
like really cool artists. You can actually see the artists do their work if you get lucky. We're here a little bit later, right before it closes. So we're like trying to see as much as we can.
So I have to do a little recap of how we ended our day in Alexandria. So something that was really cool that we noticed when we were like walking around, there was this trolley that was going through the main area of Alexandria, which it was so cool. It ended up being very similar. Actually, it is very the same as Savannah, where it is a free trolley that stops in the best parts, I guess, or like the hubs of Alexandria. So it was really cool. We ended up deciding to kind of like walk all the way, which honestly was only about, what, 20 minutes? It's really not that far.
bad.
It's really not that
From
far.
where we were, to be
Yes.
fair.
Which is kind of like the start of where the trolley actually starts. So it's really not an awful walk if you want to do it. We kind of wanted to do that because we wanted to take our time going through stores and things like that. And we decided on the way back to take the trolley, which I was so glad we did.
Oh, yeah.
Because something that we realized when we were obviously on the trolley is that they gave you the coolest little fun facts of every stop and like all the history and stuff. So it was actually really nice to kind of end the day with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved. We will definitely we'll be back in Alexandria.
Oh yeah. I mean, we were working so much of the day,
I
so
know.
we really had like it really shaped
A limited
lo-
amount.
Yeah, it really like limited us, but it made me want to go back immediately. Like I totally get why people do like a day trip, like a full day trip there.
Yeah.
And it's so worth it. It's so charming. And it's really not that far. So it's really nice.
Absolutely. And actually, really cool fun fact, which I would absolutely do next time. There's actually a ferry that goes from DC to Alexandria. So I think that would be a really fun tour to do because, like, apparently it's like you could see all the monuments and things like that to DC. So I was like, that would be such a cool tour to do.
Yeah.
So when we have more time, I would love to do that next time.
Yes.
We came down here. I think we did this.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Last year, we were in DC, as we obviously alluded to earlier, but the only unfortunate thing we didn't get to do was meet one of our old podcast guests, Rosanna Minshew. She actually was on our last season, and she is an ex-CIA agent that hosts really cool tours in DC that is like in the perspective of like a secret agent, but you learn a lot of the history in those locations.
Which is our bread and butter.
Which is
when it
obvious-
comes to any sort of tours.
Yeah, and it's so cool to learn history through that particular lens, honestly.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, she wasn't feeling well last year, so we couldn't see her.
I'm so bummed.
This year, we let her know we were back in town, and guess what? That's where we're heading to now. So we're actually gonna go grab something quick, hopefully. Go to the cafe. I think we're gonna go back to Tatte. Tate in our hearts, but Tatte is the real name.
Pronunciation,
I think. I don't know if I'm butchering it. But we're gonna go grab something really quick and then head off to the tour, which I'm really excited to finally do it.
Yeah, and then we'll recap when we get back.
Before we go to the tour, this is really fun. There are secret agent instructions to meet your tour guide, just as if you were a spy.
Yes.
So
you tell them.
So technically, we're looking for a person in a baseball cap holding a magazine with his right hand. My social anxiety is a little high right now because there's a lot of people wearing baseball caps because it's hot out today. So I'm gonna hope we're gonna find the right person. We have to say a secret code to them, and then they're gonna instruct us on the next thing we do. So all we got was an email telling us who we're gonna meet, but like not what we're gonna do yet. So I'm so excited, but we're gonna fuel up, and then we're gonna go find our spy.
They did come here for the party. There was a bomb underneath the driver's.
And can I just say how cool it was?
Oh my, I love it.
As someone who really indulges or really likes historical tours, but honestly, I like historical tours with a twist. I think that's why I have such a fascination with like ghost tours, because you're still getting factual evidence, but a different perspective of it.
Yeah.
And with this tour in particular, as our tour guide, Rosanna, she is an ex-CIA agent, so she has a perspective about American history in CIA agents' point of view, which is honestly so interesting. And so we got to learn about the different assassinations, the attempted murders, and things that are not inclusive, like they don't really totally confirm, but in her perspective, she kind of breaks down that process in the tour. It was a really cool, interesting way to learn about American history, and I absolutely loved it. But I think the icing on the cake to this tour that I find so interesting, and again, I love this thoughtfulness in any tour, is participation. So what's really cool is CIA agents, or any kind of like spies, I should say, not CIA agents, but spies, they send different messages, and how they do that. So we got to do our own little espionage moment where she kind of lets us have a moment to be like a spy. How do we send the message and confirm that message? So it was like a really cool tour, and personally, I think it's just so unique. So I really recommend it, and I loved it. And she's just such a delight. So informative.
Loved it. Loved every second. Absolutely. We do more of her tours. So she has in other locations too.
Yeah.
She has one in New York, which we now I want to do, and I'm like absolutely doing.
And her tours are expanding. She was kind of discussing. It's not totally confirmed yet, but she's thinking like globally, internationally, because there's spies everywhere, which is a really cool thought, you know. And the tour guides are ex-CIA agents like herself, or people in the business, which again is such a unique perspective on a lot of these stories.
Absolutely.
This is it.
I know.
We are now heading to New York, and upon reflection, it's kind of wild. We have taken you on
how many weeks? I don't even know the math, but roughly 5 months of this road trip, sharing all the fun adventures with you, and I cannot believe we're calling it an end, honestly. Like, it's kind of sad, but we have thoroughly been enjoying vlogging. Yeah. I'll say this, I want to give you an update that we will not be doing the weekly vlog moving forward, but we will be sprinkling in some really fun travel adventures, definitely in the future. Stay tuned for that. But if you want to know more of what's going on in our daily, or just like if you've been enjoying these weekly vlogs, I recommend giving us a follow on Instagram or TikTok for more updates or more in the now of like what's going on. So if you want to keep the good vibes going with us, you can go follow us on our other platforms. Yeah, and if you want to hear about our more like in-depth thoughts about this entire road trip, we actually have a podcast. Yeah. And we talk about each location in depth, and we also have our final episode of this road trip series that'll probably be out by the time this is out. It'll probably be, I think so. Right? Yeah. So I think it's going to be this, and then the episode airs tomorrow. Yeah. So looking forward to that. Yes. But I'm excited that, we took this journey with you and that we were able to document this and take this trip together. Yeah. I just want to thank you again for staying with us and the support we've had throughout this trip. It's been amazing.